Oh hey, we're at a Goodwill. Good starting place for the day, but here's what's going on. We've got an appointment back at our house for somebody to come repair our internet because our internet's been down for a few days. So we gotta get a Goodwill or two in real quick and get out. So you ready for a speed round?
Let's do it.
Go. Fight. What do we got? See a lot of sports stuff.
Some really interesting stuff back here in this like miscellaneous bathroom and glasses section. Some holiday stuff back here. I really like this. I mean, I don't really know what you could do with it. I mean, a lot of people put sewing stuff in this, so I'm sure you could figure out a use for it, but I just think it's really pretty. This is kind of interesting too. Lunchbox. Nothing in it though. Curious George one too. He's cute. Probably nothing in it either. And a toilet wand just in case, you know. It's useful.
Look at all this plush. Now that, there's no way I leave that behind. The one plush and all this. $4.49 actually. I'm probably gonna leave that. That's a bit much. But it's awesome. Hello, little Pika. He's so cute.
Just a little while ago, I found a inbox Bratz doll here. So every time we're here, I'm just like, ooh, bag toy wall, please, please be something. I don't think we're so lucky today, but you know, you gotta check. Alrighty. Better luck next time.
This bag wall looks a little bit better stocked than the last couple times I was here. Maybe I spoke too soon. There definitely is more stuff. Yeah, I don't see nothing. Nothing good.
Had some interesting luck in this drinking glass section before too. Today they've got some colonial mist pattern. There's a potential here. I don't sell a ton of drinking glasses in my booth. I've got a shelf of them, but they don't really move that quickly. I don't know if maybe like a actual Pyrex pattern would do better. Since there's an odd number here. If there was a 6th one here, maybe I'd be a little bit more keen on getting it. I don't see it though.
I'll take that. Couple toys, couple plush, couple video games, and I found a comic book right before we left, so better than nothing. Let's go to one more. Goodwill number 2. Are you ready?
Always.
What are you looking for?
Bratz dolls.
That's all. That's all that matters. We bought a lot of denim yesterday, so like we're not hurting as much as we have been, but I don't know. We'll see what we find. I just want like one great video game. I just bought 2 sports games, which is fine. Didn't have them in my collection, so I'm not complaining, but I want something to play. I want to go home and play something.
Ooh.
Got really excited when I saw the Wii U titles, but you already know what it is. My word coach. I'm gonna have to see if I have some of these. Pretty sure I don't have that one. I do have that one. Maybe. Yeah, let's see. Oh, baby. Baby, I didn't see those. Oh, baby. All the good stuff was hidden over there. Let's go. Rabbits, let's go. Let's go. Alright, well, I think I got my wish. Also. Wow. Turts. Let's get those too. Better make sure I don't miss anything else. Baby, that's a no. It's kind of funny how it's all just tucked in there though, isn't it?
Men's jean selection is pretty good today. Got some small Levi's, but they are brand new, so not worth a ton. Some white denim, which I always need, but Abercrombie & Fitch usually has distressed looks, so can't use those. Some zipper action, Forever 21. More white. Ooh, they had a bad day.
Not a lot over here in electronics. I'm not gonna pay that much for it, but I do need one of those. Mine broke. Hard drive reader.
I think maybe Dallas knew that I wanted to find some Bratz dolls today because he went to 2 Goodwills that I have found them in the past. So I'm checking out the doll section. This Goodwill. That look like Furby colors. I had to look. But I don't see a ton of dolls today. Maybe it's not the day for it. Sometimes it'd be like that.
The Super Monkey Ball. I already have a $6 game. Not really worth, plus that case is in really bad condition. My word coach, I'm pretty sure I don't have. But I'd be wrong. I do have. Motion Sports Adrenaline. Does not look familiar to me. Doesn't mean I don't have it. Do not have, so go ahead and get that. FIFA Soccer. I'm pretty sure I have it. Well, yeah, we'll get that. Mini Golf. Says I don't have it. Caesar's Palace, I know I got that. Ninja Turtles, and then I'm definitely getting the 3DS stuff and the Mario stuff.
So these are interesting. These are actually Corningware jars that someone painted the lids on. Used some like textured spray paint or something. I'm not really sure how they did it, but that's definitely what they are. They usually have like the Spice of Life pattern on them. Chipping a little bit on that one, but I like these jars. I think they look really nice. I wouldn't have chosen that color, and the tops of them don't age well. They turn very, very yellowed, so they don't look great after a while. So painting them is a good idea. You know, I just would pick a different color myself, but that matched their decor.
That turned out to be a pretty good little haul. Rabbids, Travel in Time, something I actually want to play. I mean, I'll give Lego City Undercover The Chase Begins a try, but don't know if that'll be up my alley. Been finding several copies of this lately. The disc is in pretty good shape, but the cardboard's a little iffy. We have several regular cases at home that are empty for this, so probably just throw it in there. I thought I already had Caesar's Palace, but I had a different one. There's multiple Caesar's Palace games on PS1, and I might have very well even confused it with the Super Nintendo one. I don't know. It's pretty good haul. I also picked up those Turtles DVDs just because they sell at our antique mall really well. I've been selling some CRTs with built-in DVD players or VHS, VCRs, and it's pretty cool. Once a month or so, someone will buy one of those and buy stacks of DVDs or VHS from us, like they just are looking for a big nostalgia kick. But that was cool. Those are all going to the collection. all those games are. There's another one I thought I had, but there's like, I've got a bunch of these carnival games, but not the mini golf one. So hard to keep up with, especially on the Wii. Hannah, what'd you get?
Bupkis.
Boo!
They didn't have anything there.
Yeah, well, it was kind of funny because they definitely had restocked since the last time we've been to these two Goodwills, but they just didn't have anything for you.
It's just a bunch of garbage.
All right, well, we gotta go home and meet the internet guy because I can't live another day without internet. I'm gonna go ahead and add these games to my collection now. Just double check that I do need to add them to my collection and not put them in the resale bag. Sometimes this app, CLZ Games, that I use to scan games, doesn't really do the best job of letting me know whether or not I have them. Sometimes it swears I don't, and I actually do, but I didn't really pay more than like $3 for any of these anyways. Alright, and then the two from the first one, actually quite curious. I don't think I've ever come across this particular World Series game. Cool, and then PlayStation 3. There you go. And then add all games to collection. Looks like we're good. It's not saying, this is already in your collection. Let's go ahead and throw these up on the shelf. You can kind of see here in my game room what I'm running out of room for. Still got a little bit more room for PlayStation games, but not many. Probably in a couple weeks, that'll be real full. 3DS, still doing all right, simply because I don't bring very many 3DS home. Wii U, one of my smallest collections, just because, you know, again, they're not showing up a lot at the thrift. 2 years of thrifting, that's all I've got. And almost all of them are from the thrift. There's probably a couple Mario games I got with trade-in credit, but PS3, I'm basically onto my next doubled up shelf here, so I'll end up having all that. I double up everything here. But PS3 is pretty small, so this shelf's doubled up, so it's 50 games behind it. So I'm just over 150 games on PS3. No, I'm lying. There's a few more down here. Well, still, probably 160 PS3 games. Not a large collection like my PS2, which is like, I don't know, 600 or 700 games. I'm completely out of room for all Xbox stuff. I need to finish out these shelves down here. These bottom shelves are where I just try to keep the mess kind of out of sight. But I need to finish out those with shelves to have somewhere to put that. Because right now I've just been like stacking Xbox games up there to put away later. Kind of the same with Wii. One of my bigger collections also. 400 or 500 games, something like that. And just no more room to put them in there. Again with Xbox. So that's something I need to do on an episode sometime the next week, is go through this whole game room, reconfigure some shelves, and then have more room for video games. Now, let's look at a couple other things I bought, just for the sake of curiosity. I don't think I bought anything crazy valuable today, but maybe we can go ahead and decide right now what I'm going to put some of these in our antique malls for. Well, listed for $3. So if you want to buy this right now, $6 with shipping. The Mushu, I'm a little bit curious about. If you see a Disney-related plush like this that you don't see often, now we thrift every day. I can't recall having ever seen this Mushu. I bet it's worth, you know, $15, $20. That's what I mean. Without even looking, if I was going to put this in my antique mall without even looking it up, I'd probably put a $20 price tag on it. But let's see how that checks out. Mushu Mulan plush. And then we're going to switch. So listed, it's kind of hard to tell whether or not it's the exact one. These are all a little bit different. That looks like the right one. 15-inch, everything checks out, tags in the same place. Listed for $19. Let's see if anything just like this one has sold recently. It's usually pretty good to look up the dates on these things too, but it doesn't always help, and it's not always there. Disney, 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 lots of Disney, and then sticker on this side. See what I mean? Not even seeing a date. Ain't that just the way? So, looking through the plush that are on eBay that are a lot like it. That one took an offer. This one has some like curved, what do you call those, whiskers? Here's one just like it that took an offer below 26. Here it is, sold. That ain't him. That's not him. 25. Yeah, so we're seeing plush similar, if not the exact same one, going for around 20. So this will end up in our antique mall for 20 bucks. Now this I don't know what to do with. I paid too much for it. I paid $3.49, but I did because I collect a little bit of Pokemon plush. I pretty much just keep the shelf full, and a lot of it's just turned into either my favorites, like you gotta love Pikachu in the Charizard costume, and there's a couple other like that back there, but I don't like to go beyond this. So you don't see any large Pokemon plush here, because I don't want him taking up that much space, but he's just like a happy, snoozy Pikachu, and I was like, I gotta have him. So I think he'll probably end up staying on my shelf. But he is a Tomy plush. I mean, I every now and then I'll bring home a Pokemon or Mario-related plush, thinking just like any of these plush, oh, you know, if I was going to sell it, it's probably a $20 plush. Then I'll look it up and be like, oh, you know, I've brought home a couple smaller $100 Pokemon plush. But let's just type in Tomy Pokemon Pikachu laying down plush. See if anything comes up. See, it's kind of the same thing with that Mushu. Some very similar stuff. Apparently, Pikachu laying down is a popular plush, but none of these are it. And they're all from Japan. So let's just type in Pikachu laying down. I sure wish I could spell. Plush. Let's see if anything that looks just like it comes up. I can tell none of these are it. This one looks really close. $10.95. That's probably it. I don't know if there's no pictures of the tags. Just making sure, because, you know, we brought home a Mario plush a couple weeks ago, and I thought, again, 20 bucks, and it turned out to be this really random special version of this one plush, and it turned out to be, you know, about an $80 sale. So you got to check. You got to check that stuff. I think that's pretty much everything I brought home. Not really worth looking those up. Those are something we've sold on the regular in our antique malls. What's my favorite thing, though, that we brought home today? I think I'm going to go with this Pikachu plush. It's just, you know, look at, I've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's number 7 Pikachu plush. Maybe I just collect Pikachu plush now. But that shelf's not quite full. He can fit a couple more. Did you see the Mimikyu? And that one's super vintage. And then where'd Meowth go? Go back on your shelf, Meowth. That's pretty funny. I think he'll have to stay. What do you think, Hannah?
It's cute.
Yeah, I like it a lot. That's my favorite thing. What's your favorite thing we brought home today?
I like that Mushu plush. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. And it'll sell at our antique mall instantly. I'm trying to fill out one whole bookcase in our antique mall that has the most toys with just that kind of Disney stuff. And it's hard to keep it full because it's doing so well. So, like, I had 3 or 4 Stitch plush on there. I think one of them's left. And anything from that Disney movie era, I need to put on there. So, plush or not. So, I'll probably end up buying more plush than I want to the next couple weeks just to fill it up, because we're getting into what we don't know but think is going to be our better sales season. Everyone tells you at these antique malls that we sell at that, hey, you need to watch out because wintertime is going to be your better months, because that's when all the tourism and snowbirds come to Phoenix. And COVID has complicated that, because we basically sold for a few months before COVID, and then everything we've done in our antique malls has been post-COVID. So we don't really have a real reliable track record of the month or year-to-year cycle to go off of. But we have noticed now that summer is starting to hit, our sales are going through the roof, which is really cool. So maybe summer will end up being our better sales months. I think a lot of the advice people have tried to give us saying, hey, these months are better and that are a little hard to take for what they are, because we sell toys, and no one else that we talk to in town here that sells at these antique malls also do toys. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I just have this, I really have this feeling with the way the last month has went that we're going to have a really great summer worth of sales months. So we will be thrifting really hard over the next few weeks just to get that exact kind of toys that I just brought home. We'll be trying really hard to bring that stuff home to put in our antique malls, harder than ever. A little bit more plush, a little bit more action figures, and I think that'll do it. And we'll definitely make a video, I think, in a few months, maybe when the summer's over, as a follow-up video to one that is actually in the link of all of our videos, there's a link in all of our videos descriptions about our antique malls. It's a whole video we put together right when we got into the antique malls, and it still has a lot of good information. I actually keep it down there because one of the most common comments on this channel is, hey, how do these antique malls work? I don't understand. And I will just direct them to that link so they can watch that video and understand. But I'm telling you this because I think we're going to make a follow-up video to that in a few months after we've had basically a whole year worth of sales behind us. Just to update that information, to talk more about how the antique malls work, how much one can expect to make. But until we make that video, definitely go in the video's description today when this video is over and check out that link. It'll be a little thing that just says, how do our antique malls work? ? Link. And definitely update yourself on how those things work if you don't know. I know a lot of you know, though, because there are certainly a lot of people watching who make it well known to us, whether it be in the comments below or on our Discord, that you guys do antique malls as well. Speaking of which, go over to our community Discord if you haven't already and post pictures of your antique mall. We'd love to see them today because we just need some antique mall inspiration. We get some inspiration from you guys. Sometimes you guys post really beautiful pictures of your setups and we think, maybe we'll try something like that. But join the Discord if you haven't already. I think that's going to be it. Anything else, Hannah, before we get out of here?
Check out our merch.
Check out our merch. Hannah is wearing the Trash Panda hoodie below all of our videos now. If you just scroll right down, there should be some merch there below our videos for sale, including that hoodie. And it's not just in that bright yellow. That's the one Hannah picked out. You can get it in a lot of different colors. Hit the subscribe button before we get out of here. Help us get to 15,000 subs. We're well on our way to that. Also, before we go, do me a huge, huge favor and hit that like button. But that's it, guys. We do post daily videos on this channel, so come back tomorrow, hang out with us then. And until then, peace out.